Cupcake? Yeah. When was the last episode? That's actually kind of a great question to ask. Wait, what do you mean you don't know? What I'm saying is, I don't know. When was the first episode of the second series? Well, if I remember correctly, it was December 16th of 2019. Okay. So, if we're saying it's December 16th, what year is it now? 2025? Yeah. So, how many years has that been? 6 years. 6 years? Yeah, 6 years. Jesus. 6 whole years of your show still running on? Yep. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, that must be the mailman. There is no shot that's the mailman. Hey, don't blame me. I'm assuming it's the doorman. Let me just walk by through and open the door. When are we gonna do the next episode? Nope, you're right. You are right. It is not the mailman. Well, what was it? Was it like a white polar bear? No. Was it me? No! It was Springtrap, and he was suggesting when was the next challenge. I can't. I'm too busy. You're literally laying there. Yeah, but does that suggest anything? I don't think so. I'm assuming that didn't work. Yeah, that didn't work, Nightmare Bonnie. I tried knocking the door and he hasn't. Are you losing it? Yes, I'm losing it. I am definitely losing it. For sure. I mean, when was the freaking last episode? It was, oh, frick. I think it was May? That was freaking sometime in October or something, I think. You think it was October? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was October. That was the last episode, I'm pretty sure. Why would it be October? Because I had a feeling for it, alright? Let me just give you straight. It was October 9th, 2022 when we met Nightmare Cupcake. And then by, September 4th, 2023, Toy Freddy asked us to do this whole voting thing for eliminating contestants. And by 2024, we haven't heard a goddamn thing.
Well, maybe Nightmare Cupcake and Nightmare Freddy are actually taking a break. I mean, have you think about it? There's 74 videos of just us doing some random stuff in this show. Okay, yeah, fair enough. You got me there. But ask me this. We haven't heard anything for the last 2-ish years from Nightmare Cupcake and Nightmare Freddy. And that's kind of despicable, don't you think? I mean, yeah, that's fair. They never usually take this long. Wait, Mr. Springtrap, are you suggesting that you're feeling a little worried about those two?
No, I'm not! It's despicable that we haven't heard anything from them when usually they be talking to us all day. Or at least it feels like it. Look, I don't think it's her problem. Don't you remember the whole missing book shenanigan thing that happened a few months during episode 6? That was a long time, wasn't it? And not to mention both you him and me were on that case. Okay, that's fair, but the difference is massive. When we were going to try asking him about this whole magic book thing that they were missing, that took around 5-ish months to ask them about it, and then another 4-ish months just to do another challenge thing because they don't know where the book is. Whereas here, they're taking at least 2 whole years of this. Nothing. Just absolute silence. Not to mention, there are at least a goal with, the last time we did this. They were trying to find the missing book, which still is missing. I don't even know if they even care about it anymore. It was a long time ago. But they at least try to, make an excuse. Here, they're making no excuse. They're in that room just talking and all that kind of stuff. It's ridiculous. That isn't the only reason. What was that? Was that the Grim Reaper? That was me. Holy smackaronis! This costume guy can talk? The name's Lefty. Oh, right, I forgot. Springtrap, did you just figure out some sort of science here? Because, oh my goodness, I thought that was an actual costume. You good? Yes, I'm alright. And I'm assuming that Lefty is here to ask, when is the next rejoining thing or something? Oh, no, I'm not asking that. Then why are you here? Because somebody wanted a cup of coffee. I'm assuming it's this one, right? Oh, yeah, it is. Oh my god, no way! It's the invisible kind too? Hell yeah! Oh, that tastes amazing! That looks like it's just nothing. Yeah, it does. But don't blame her for that. Well, it seems that this guy has started to, actually speak instead of using paper to tell us what he is thinking. What? Blame the other guys. They're kind of not a good bunch. Yeah, I guess that's fair. I guess. Wait, hold on. I might have an idea. And what's your amazing idea for this one? Watch the black screen? No, it doesn't have to do with the black screen. Wait, it doesn't? Okay. Lefty? Can you still do your teleporting thing? Yeah, I can. Why is that? Well, Mr. Springtrap is having a little bit of a trouble trying to get these 2 lazy bums out of their space for, us to continue the show. So, I'm kind of wondering, could you maybe just possibly, teleport those 2 guys to actually do their things? And, might as well put in the eliminated contestants in there too, right? Well, I guess I can do that, I guess. It's just going to take a bit of time, to say the least. That's it? You can just teleport the other 2 guys? I suppose so. You know what, Number Bunny? You're not half bad. Oh, thanks, pal. Alright, let's just get this started. Where did he go?
And then I said, man, this is a lot of clothes for this whole bargaining deal. Man, I'm kind of rich.
Clothes aren't that expensive.
What? Yeah, they can be. They're $20 a pop.
Well, hey, that's better than Snickers. Because, those Snickers bars, those cost freaking $5 just for, 1 pack. It's ridiculous. Why do we start talking about prices?
Is that Lefty?
Oh, hey! Looks like somebody's late to the party. You want me to talk about the whole clothes business we're talking about?
What is he doing?
Oh God, I think he's gonna... Another beautiful day in the summer. Look at all of this. The grass is blooming, flowers are flopping around, and the birds are definitely singing their noise, going tweet, tweet, little tweet. Oh, it's beautiful. Oh, Lefty, what are you doing out here? Look, I'm not saying it's somebody's fault for actually, teaching us for that whole school thing. I'm just saying, like, we're both people that, got an F's for a reason, and yet we don't understand our things. What? Again, don't blame me. I was kind of bad at school. Well, same for me. Oh my... What? What is it this time? Nightmare Freddy, I think somebody's here to talk to us. Lefty? Oh, son of a...
Shut up! Oh.
Don't tell me what we're doing. I think we are doing a rejoining thing. Oh my...
Damn, has this floor never been clean or what?
Well, it's better than the old one, I'll give them that.
I suppose so, it's a little...
soft. Well, it looks like somebody is ready to do this whole rejoining thing.
Wasn't that like a few months ago?
No, it was like 2 years. I'm sorry for not asking you all, and I'm also especially sorry for these two bums for not telling you anything. So, yeah, we're just gonna get it started since we're already here, so, yeah. What was the first challenge of the episode of this whole season thing? That was the bear throwing a dice, and then the amount of dice, like, if it's like hits, let's say, Santa Claus, it gets the biggest. I think that's what it was. Well, do you know where a dice is? I don't know. I'm just gonna get with it, I suppose. Alright, eliminate contestants. This is your rejoining thing. And I'm assuming all of you were here, except me. Right, I forgot you were not here. That's my bad. If you want, you can just tell them the challenge. I mean, it's been a while, to say the least. Like, ugh. Well, I was gonna do that, but thank you for allowing me. Anyways, if you are already here except Shadow Freddy, basically you know how the challenge goes from the original series. Basically something, assuming it's a blue bear, throws a dice onto the floor, and whatever hits it basically is determined on how much big it is. Now, since we don't know where a dice is, we're just going to completely get rid of that whole dice thing and just assume that I'm just going to throw, things that are small all the way to big things, all right? And no glass for sure, because I'm just going to tell you this, if I threw that thing's going to break. And honestly, I'm kind of surprised it's even there since it's been here for a long time.
What about the blue bear?
Well, since Springtrap got offended by that, I'm just gonna use myself to just throw the stuff at you and not use a blue bear. I mean, besides, we already have two bears. I think it's good enough to just have two instead of one. But wait, how do we even win at this point? Like, do we just, just have one thing and then just determining that, that's... Well, I'll tell you. Basically, we're just gonna get rid of the whole elimination thing, because basically, there's not enough of you guys to be in here, and I want all of you to at least do something and try your best. So what I'm going to do is basically this. If one of you guys, or someone of you guys, is safe and is like the last person to get hit, I'll give you 1 point.
Wait, 1 point? That's it? Yep, that's it. Also, those, original guys, the ones that are not eliminated,
Those will also be points to you with, who they want one of you guys to be a part of the show again. So I will also give you another point, but we'll get to that very, very late. Like, maybe after the last challenge has been done.
for a while.
You know what? I'm just gonna get to it. I'm throwing a ball now.
Ha!
You missed.
Oh yeah, one reminder, if it hits you in the back, that doesn't count. As long as it hits you in the face, it counts. So, since it did hit you on the back of Toy Bonnie, but since, it's the back, you're fine.
Okay.
Alright, here comes the second one. A pack of empty cards. Yeet.
Oh.
Well, I am very unfortunate for you, Toy Bonnie, but
You got hit. So am I out for the entire thing?
no, you're out for this challenge, so sit in the chair if you want.
Okay.
There's also another casualty that also got hit, Exotic Butters. Balloon Boy, can you throw him?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Next up, Blue Case.
Oh, for frickin' heck.
Balloon Boy, you're out.
God damn it! Ugh.
Here comes another thing, a sock.
God damn it. Ugh. Oh.
All right, we got another ball, but this time it has protection.
God darn it.
You missed.
Well, guess the next one's gonna be a guarantee for this one because this one is a whole banana. Hello? Hello? Yes, Mr. Banana? Yeah, I'm gonna throw you.
I actually thought that banana would actually, stay there and not stick or actually bounce, but I'm sorry.
Anyways, here's a book.
Ah, frickin' hell! Goddamn books! Oh. Alright, we got another thing. This time it's a spin topper. Ooh. Yeah.
I'm pretty convinced that is definitely smaller than a book.
What? I just want to see it spin!
Speaking of, can it spin?
God darn it.
Alright, I'm getting a little concerned. Can someone actually get hit? Oh, a cup of coffee.
Oh, Mexican.
Well, a cup of coffee is pretty nice and all, but you know what's even better? The Statue of Liberty.
Ugh, god darn it. Ugh, my goodness.
Ugh. Pig Patch, make sure to live this one. I'll try. Oh. Alright, that was pretty good. Got 2, but that's pretty good. Now, Mr. Blue Lick Sonic, can you make sure to actually hit these?
Wait, what are you?
Oh! Ugh, freaking hell, Jesus! Ugh. Well, I guess I couldn't win this one. Ugh, smackaronis. Ugh.
Holy smacks! I'm second to last? Okay, now that's actually pretty impressive. Isn't that right, Bon Bon?
Sure.
Alright, Blue Lake Sonic, you made me impressed, not gonna lie. But you know what's even better? The White Gorilla.
Oh!
No! Mr. Gorilla! You lost your arm!
Was that really necessary?
Yes, it was! Oh my god! Holy frickin'...
Alright, Mr. White Gorilla, I got your white arm. I could probably do some search at... Uh-oh. I'm gonna die, aren't I? Oh! Well, that right there is what we like to call karma. Now, Mr. White Gorilla, I see you got both of those two, but can you make sure, who actually was the last person to get... Are you saying Lefty? Okay! Lefty has won the first challenge! And he gets an extra point. Fun and Freddy, I'm sorry to say, but you were definitely close.
Oh my goodness, I never could imagine being squished by a gorilla. Ugh.
Well, congratulations, Lefty. You just won the first challenge. That's kind of actually impressive. Now, it was kind of close since, this gorilla actually hit both of you, but I did look at some of the footage, and the gorilla hit Fun and Freddy first, and not you. You are second. So, in other words, you were first to last. In other words, you won this challenge. So, congrats. Yeah. Anything to say, Mr. Gorilla? Good to hear.